going on, people? Welcome to Football Carnage, and we are back with another Madrid hype right here for you guys on the channel. Big up the damn chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any time I drop a new video or I go live. We haven't done one of these in about a week, and we got some things to get into because there is a lot of news coming out, and the season is only 2 weeks away, really, at this point. So things are about to start ramping up, right? The players have come back to training this week, and Xabi Alonso, the squad, Florentino Perez, the board, we all got to look forward to next season because we must respond after the horror show that we had this past season. I'm expecting some big things. But now look, lots to get into today, chat. We got to talk about Gonzalo Garcia because it looks like he's going to be getting a brand new important number at the club. Also, Endrick, he might be cooked. I'm not going to lie. Like, Endrick, this guy is having the worst summer of his life. I mean, like, let's just be very honest here. And then we also got to look at Rodrygo because there are updates concerning him and whether he's going to be staying at the club or will interest come in right at the end of the window. So, look, I need you guys to get your favorite snack, like I always say, and lock in on the channel because we got a lot to get into. It's going to be a great episode of Madrid Hype. But how's everybody doing, man? Let me know in the comment section also if you catch me after the live on any of the topics that I got into. Let's see. Who's in here? I see some of you guys talking a little bit of shit. Damn, I can't be 5 minutes late. That's crazy. Khaled says, time for more zero IQ takes. Your mother likes my takes, Khaled. Show some respect. We didn't raise you to be like this, bro. Your mom likes when I talk about ball. Hold that. Fraud.
Shut up, bitch!
Ferland Mendy says you're late. Ferland Mendy, why are you even at the club? What are you talking about? Why are you even at the club? Talking about I'm late. Brother, you shouldn't even be here. You should be at Al Halal. You should be inhaling sand in Saudi Arabia. What is this? You are not waiting for 50 minutes, yo. Big up to my guy, Warrior Cooler, man. Let me make sure that I mod you up just so I could always know when it's actually you. Hold on. Nah, big up to my guy, Warrior. W debut on Chaos yesterday. My guy. I think Rodrygo is more cooked. Xabi doesn't trust him. I mean, look, we're going to talk about that. I don't think Rodrygo is cooked per se, but I definitely think that he's going to have an uphill battle to prove himself to the manager. And I think he will play a big role for us this season if he does end up staying, but I'll elaborate more. Now, big up to Muhammad. What's good, bro? I saw your garbage takes on Omar and Dave's pod. You can't run. What takes did I give on Omar and Dave's pod? I wasn't on the show. What are you waffling about, bro? I wasn't on the show. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Ferland Mendy says he's better than Fran and Alvaro Correas. Brother, as I said, you should be in America or Saudi Arabia playing ball, okay? You can't stay fit. Bro always looks high. How do I look high? Is it a color thing? How I look high, bro? Come on, man. What's going on here? I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. And I'm straight edge. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. Nah, big up though, my guy. Couple more, then we'll get into it because I have a lot of stuff that I want to say. What's your take on Madrid's channel voicing... Huh? Oh, okay, yeah, Madrid TV talking about how it's unfair that we didn't get our first game postponed. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't really care. I think that the club should just deal with it. Like, if you want to be a part of the Club World Cup, if you want to be involved during the big tournaments, right, then you run this risk of you not getting as much rest as other teams that did not qualify. So you knew about this heading into the tournament. It should have already been established before the tournament started that teams that go past, let's say, the quarterfinals, then they get to start their season a few days later or something. Like, there should have been some kind of agreement, right? The club, obviously, there's nothing wrong with asking to postpone the first game like a few days. I don't have an issue with that. The problem that I have is once you get denied, now you want to complain. No, the league is not unfair, right? The league is just doing what's in the best interest for them. So again, we knew these risks heading into that Club World Cup, and we waited, in my opinion, too late to try and get things moved. So it is what it is. Regardless, we should be beating, who was it that we played in the first game? I don't even remember, but we should be winning that game anyways. I know it's nobody that should be giving us too much issues. In the comments, bro, all that I said is talk about why Real Madrid are the biggest and best team in Spain. That's what I said, bro. Dave is a secret Barca fan. Nah, Dave's not a Barca fan, bro. What Dave is a Barcelona sympathizer, okay? My man simps for Barca fans. That's what he does. So when he criticizes them, that's why they're all in his comment section attacking them. Because they're so used to him praising them and, you know, talking about how fantastic they are. So, nah, Dave is definitely a Real Madrid fan. But, you know, he's a Barca simp. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Dave needs 25 public lashes for some of his takes. I'm not going to lie. I look like Flight React's brother? Madrid TV is a joke. How many points do you expect from Madrid's first... Huh? What do you mean, how many points do I expect from Madrid? Okay, until the first El Clasico. Okay. I read that a little bit wrong. So what? It's 10 games until El Clasico. So what? 30 available points. At least 26. At least 26. We can't be going into El Clasico with more than one loss. We can't. Yeah, it's Osasuna at home, brother. We should be beating Osasuna at home. Like, let's just be very honest. Nah, but big up though, Dave, man. Look, that's my guy. Even though I think that some of his takes are horrendous, that's still my guy. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Dave. Galacticos podcast on my channel on Thursday, where I'll cook him some more. I cooked him on his channel on the Monday episode, so he can come on my channel and get cooked. And then maybe he might join Football Chaos on Friday, and then guess what? He'll get cooked again. All right? Nah, but everybody though, look, big up to Dave. He is a bit more harsh than I think most Madrid fans are, and I think he does praise Barcelona a little bit too much, but he just wants the best for the club. So I understand, bro. Everybody has a different way of viewing things, right? But enough waffle, right? Big up to everybody that's watching. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and enjoy this version or this episode of Madrid Hype. Now, we got to get into it because Gonzalo Garcia is having the best summer of his life. I'm pretty sure that he could not have imagined in his wildest dreams the summer that he would have been having so far. This guy went into the Club World Cup, was our best attacking player, was the top goal scorer of the tournament, absolutely cooked with Xabi Alonso, impressed him so much that even when Mbappe came back from his illness, Gonzalo Garcia was starting over him. This is a player that got an opportunity and he ran with it. W Gonzalo Garcia in the chat. Heading into this summer window, what was one of the main things that a lot of us Madrid fans were saying that we need to get? A Joselu profile to come off the bench. That's something that we were missing last season. Having a pure number 9. Somebody that can come into these games and somebody that can give us something different. Somebody that can be an aerial threat. Somebody that's going to do some dirty work, right? And we were looking at strikers. We were looking at Budimir. We were looking at guys of that profile. And then the Club World Cup comes. Endrick is back in Madrid, injured. Mbappe, my man came to the United States and he ate some Taco Bell. His stomach wasn't feeling too well. My man was in the hospital, shitting his guts, throwing up. Mbappe missed the entire group stage. We only had one striker in the squad, and it was Gonzalo Garcia, and he was phenomenal. Gonzalo Garcia played so fucking well that not only is this guy going to be staying at Real Madrid, but according to all the reports, he's going to get the number 9. Do you know how huge that is? Mbappe just taken the 10 after Luka Modric left, so the number 9 was open. It was between Endrick, Gonzalo Garcia. And I told you guys, after that Club World Cup and during that Club World Cup, Gonzalo Garcia has established himself as the primary backup striker behind Mbappe. Because Endrick has not gotten a chance to prove himself. Gonzalo Garcia was so good that he has earned this number 9. Now we're going to get into a couple of reports. We got to talk about Gonzalo Garcia and the rise that he's been on. And we also got to talk about Endrick. Because as of right now, man like Bobby Charlton, I'm going to be honest.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. So I need you guys to get in that comment section. Let me know what you're saying about Gonzalo Garcia getting the number 9. And let me know what you think this means for Endrick. Because for a player that's just gotten here, it seems like he's already so far down in the pecking order. Now, we got to talk about these reports that have been coming out. So let's actually just pull it up because this is actually crazy. Like, I didn't expect Real Madrid to actually give Gonzalo Garcia the number 9. To be honest, when I talked about it the other day, I thought nobody should be getting the number 9 right now. I thought we should wait and leave the number 9 vacant for right now. I wanted to see how it played out over the season. Now, this is huge. The number 9 is not some bullshit number, okay? The number 9 signifies a very important member of your attack. Last player that wore it for us, Mbappe. The season before that, Benzema had it for as long as I was a Real Madrid fan. Benzema's been the 9. This number signifies that he is going to play a massive role next season. And I see some people are annoyed that Gonzalo Garcia got this. But what was one of the main things that I praised about Xabi Alonso when he got the job? Not only is Xabi Alonso a tactician, not only is he a progressive manager, but one of the things that I was really looking forward to, I told you guys, Xabi Alonso, I believe he's going to be a legendary manager for this club. And I also told you that Xabi Alonso will be the manager that revolutionizes how people view Real Madrid's academy, the pathway to the first team. Carlo Ancelotti, for as great of a manager as he was, the youth rarely got a chance underneath him. Xabi Alonso is going to bring youth players into this 11, into the first team. There's a lot of talent in our youth system, and Xabi Alonso is going to give them their big break. And he's already done so with Gonzalo Garcia. You guys know, look, La Fabrica, Castilla, so much talent, and we usually sell these players, right? Our academy makes the most money in the world. This is factual information. Look at all these teams in La Liga. They are littered with former Real Madrid youth players. And if you look at what's going on this summer, Victor Munoz got sold. Kima got sold, right? Yusuf, right? Man like Jacobo Raman. A bunch of players that traveled with us for the Club World Cup that were youth prospects have been sold. Gonzalo Garcia has played so well that my man has saved his Real Madrid career, because if it was not for that Club World Cup, my man would have been joining that terrorist organization that we know as Al Getafe. That's where he probably would have been. And here he is, now getting the number 9. That is insane. This is a meteoric kind of rise. Now, on top of him getting the number 9, he's also about to sign a new contract as a first-team player. The club believes that they found a player who could be important. Xabi Alonso fully trusts him. Well, of course, Xabi Alonso fully trusts him, because when Xabi Alonso first came into this job, right, Xabi Alonso barely got any training sessions with us. Xabi Alonso never got a preseason. My man came into this team and immediately was thrown into the deep end. He got into the Club World Cup with only like 4 days of training. And Gonzalo Garcia was by far our best attacking player. Better than Vinicius, better than Mbappe, better than Jude, better than anybody that played as an attacker for us. Gonzalo Garcia was head and shoulders clear of them. To be honest, Gonzalo Garcia was our second best player throughout the entire tournament. The first, I'd say, is Dean Howson. Second, I would say Gonzalo Garcia. This is madness. The number 9 and a brand new contract. This is what you call rewarding players that show you that they're more than capable. If it was Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid, Gonzalo Garcia would have never started in this Club World Cup. He would have started Rodrygo instead up top. He would have did some bootleg tactics to not start. Carlo Ancelotti would have retired before he started Gonzalo Garcia all those games. We saw it last season. Gonzalo Garcia, Copa del Rey. We're about to go to extra time. I think we were going against Leganes. Last minute, Gonzalo Garcia scores the winner. A header. Finally, a striker that can head the ball. Because last season, we barely scored headers. And then what does Carlo Ancelotti do? He sends him to the gulag. We didn't see Gonzalo Garcia after that. So I'm glad that Xabi Alonso put enough trust into this player. And now he's being rewarded with the number 9. When I told you guys that Xabi Alonso is going to revolutionize the way that people view our academy, you're already seeing it right now. Gonzalo Garcia has just given all these other kids in the academy that are highly rated some hope. That's what this gives them. And like I said, we've now found the proper backup striker that can come in and change games. Brother, Gonzalo Garcia, his goal scoring is very good. In the final third, he's dangerous. His off-the-ball movement, very good. His finishing, very good. His pressing, his link-up play. The guy was moving like a Benzema regen, dropping deep to get the ball, bringing Vinicius into the game, linking up with Arda, linking up with Jude. I'm very excited. Gonzalo Garcia has gotten the number 9. This is huge news from our academy. I can't tell you the last time that a player like this has just come through, gotten a huge number like this immediately. The club is showing a lot of faith into him. Now, even though we're all here happy for Gonzalo Garcia, and I'm excited to see what he does this season, we got to talk about the guy that did not get the number 9. The guy whose future is looking uncertain at the club. And that's Endrick. Baby Pele. Sir Bobby Charlton. What the hell's going to happen with him? Did you guys see this news that broke? Endrick was almost on his way to Sociedad. This would have been a crazy loan move, because everything that I've seen over this summer told me that Endrick did not want to leave. So how was he almost loaned out to Sociedad, But the deal then collapsed because of the new injury that he picked up. So he's now going to stay at Real Madrid because obviously, why would a club loan you if you're not fit? It doesn't make any sense. Why would they accept you? So now Endrick is in a very tough position. Endrick is having an absolute nightmare this summer. First off, this man married that girl, the one that's like 5 years older than him. Endrick, you are a victim, okay? I just want to make this very clear. My man is a victim. She finessed him. This is crazy. While Gonzalo Garcia was at the Club World Cup scoring very good goals, playing out of his mind, Endrick was on holiday. My man was on his honeymoon. Endrick is cooked. Endrick is cooked. What an awful summer he's been having. I'm not going to lie. Endrick, you are a victim, buddy.
She belongs to the streets.
But regardless of his personal life, right? I just wanted to laugh at him real quick. Endrick does find himself in a very peculiar situation because he's now essentially the third striker on the depth chart, right? Like when you look at the squad, Mbappe is going to start more games than not. Gonzalo Garcia is going to be the primary striker off the bench. And then Endrick is third choice. This summer, the absolute worst things that could have happened to him have taken place. He was injured. Gonzalo Garcia balled out at the Club World Cup. Gonzalo Garcia has gotten the number 9. And Endrick is left still injured, not going to be fit for the start of the season. And my man has to prove himself. Once I saw this news that he was almost loaned out to Real Sociedad, that told me everything that I needed to know. Gonzalo Garcia has snatched his chain. Nah, I'm so serious, chat. Look at what Endrick was doing while Gonzalo Garcia was taking his spot. My man was in Japan. My man was touring Tokyo. He was eating teriyaki, California rolls. My man was getting chicken over rice. Nah, bro. I actually do feel a little bad for Endrick. And you know what's crazy? With the reports of him going out on loan, or almost going on loan. Bro, every reporter told us he does not want to leave. Like, look at this report. Like, first off, this picture is here, but this is from like a week ago. It says, Endrick has taken his physical trainer on his honeymoon to recover faster from injury and return in his best version to convince Xabi Alonso. He doesn't want to go on loan. This was a week ago. My man was on honeymoon. And Gonzalo Garcia was taking his spot in the team. This is crazy. Man is in Tokyo looking like Jaden Smith on the set of Karate Kid. You know, I think Endrick is a very good player. I think Endrick does have a lot of talent. And I think Endrick will get an opportunity this season to prove himself. But when you can't stay fit, what do you expect Xabi Alonso to do? Gonzalo Garcia is who caught his eye. Gonzalo Garcia balled out. And you're over there taking vows at 18, 19 years old, marrying a woman that's 24. You're having a stinker this summer, young man. This is a madness. Brother, you might have to find a loan. If I'm Endrick, I'd be going on loan. To be honest, I would be going on loan. Because you need consistent minutes, bro. And right now, unless there's an injury to Gonzalo Garcia and Mbappe, I just don't see where you're going to be able to get enough game time. And the thing is, we don't even play with 3 attackers anymore. Because there was a possibility that, okay, maybe Endrick can get his minutes on the right wing, right? We saw Endrick play on the right whenever Carlo Ancelotti did decide to put him out there. But we don't play with the wingers currently. It's a 3-5-2. Yeah, I don't know, bruv. I was always worried about Endrick, man. I was always worried. Because his mind, I feel like when you're so young, right? Like, football has to be the main focus. I think you should have been in the gym working your way back. Not taking vows and marrying somebody that's 6 years older than you that started dating you when you were 16, okay? This is all that I'm saying, bro. Gonzalo Garcia has snatched your chain, and now that you're injured, you can't even leave this summer. Even though a loan would be better for you, you can't leave. Because with your injury, no team will take you on loan. So, look, we'll see, bro. But big news about Gonzalo Garcia getting that number 9. I think he's going to have a very good season for us. And I think Xabi Alonso is going to use him a lot. But get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are saying, right? I think Endrick alone would be good for him, but there's just nowhere that he can go currently, okay? His injuries keeping him out until initially they said about like mid-September, bro. So, look, this is a problem that we have. It just seems like this summer nobody's going to be leaving Real Madrid. And the thing is, I don't want Endrick to leave. You guys know, okay? I rate Baby Pele. But currently at the moment, I think all Madrid fans will agree when we say that we kind of rate Gonzalo Garcia a little bit more. And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, Gonzalo Garcia was at the Club World Cup balling out. My man Endrick was on a Jet 2 holiday. That's just what it is, bro.
She belongs to the streets.
But nah, chat, I want to know what you guys are saying about this situation, right? Gonzalo Garcia, what a rise that he's had to the first team, bro. Shit is actually crazy. Wow. Let me see what you guys are saying, though. Big up everybody that's watching right now. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Are you not entertained? How many likes are we on, by the way? Because a lot of y'all be entering these these streams just moving like Gavi, moving like an absolute scrub. Yeah, now look, let's run these likes up, people. Run these likes up. Newcastle United need a striker. I mean, yeah, they are trying to get Sesko, and it looked like Isak. But I'm telling you, Isak's not going nowhere, bro. I've already made my prediction. I'm standing on that. Isak ain't going nowhere. I got bad news for you Liverpool fans. Is Rabona in here? Hold that. Today is Gavi's birthday. Fuck about Gavi. Scrub. Let's see. Garcia is just a smarter player. I think Endrick has more talent. Well, you know, hard work beats talent all the time, DM. That's what they always say. Talent is not enough. One what? LOL. Balling against Salzburg. Are you one of those guys that is sucking off Marcus Rashford for bagging against K-Pop FC? Okay, shut up. We were in the Club World Cup. You were playing Al Sofa. Okay? Hold that. And if we did loan out Endrick, I'd prefer for him to remain in La Liga at like a relegation side. Because then I know that they'll play him week in, week out. If you loan Endrick to a big club, like, I feel like loan players, unless there's an option to buy, which we shouldn't include an option to buy, loan players, they generally, I think, don't get picked that much. Because why would a big club develop a player for us when they can develop their own talent? So I would want to, like, send him to, like, fucking Oviedo or maybe, like, a Girona, right? Like, a team like that where they don't have enough depth and they don't have enough talent for him not to play, right? I need Endrick somewhere where he's getting 90 minutes every fucking weekend. Not at fucking Manchester United, where they're gonna fucking sign a striker and then they're gonna play that strike. Like, Endrick don't need to go anywhere where he's on the bench. Endrick needs to be starting, even if it's for a shit team. That's kind of how I view it. Yo, by the way, big up to my guy Sam for the raid. I think I missed that a little bit earlier, but I appreciate you, bro. W Sam, big up Blancos Talks Madrid every single time. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Vinny, they were playing against Squid Game contestants, but they're laughing at Gonzalo Garcia for balling out in the Club World Cup. What was Lamine Yamal doing during the Club World Cup? My man was on a boat partying with dwarves. My man was moving like Snow White. Hold that. Cisco, what's good, bro? Let's see. Couple more comments, then we move on. This light's kind of close to my face. Like, back up. You always talk about second season Flick when the second he lost many key players and got poor reinforcements, also missing key players in big games. Quentin, I appreciate you for being here, buddy. And thanks for putting in that chat, but
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
we don't care. I do not care. Hansi Flick in his second season, they were leaking a lot of goals, and they got knocked out of the Champions League. Big up to Bayern, right? But respectfully, we don't give a fuck about the Bundesliga. Bayern win that league every single season. Bayern are in the same boat as PSG, right? We don't care what PSG do in Ligue 1. You're expected to win it. You spend the most money. You buy everybody's best players. We don't care. There's no competition in the Bundesliga. I can go to Bayern and win the Bundesliga next season, okay? What matters for a team like Bayern, for a team like PSG, we don't care about what you do until it's time for the Champions League. So you can, oh my God, he was missing his key players. I don't care. I don't. I'm going to have to be honest with you, Ben. Let's see. Endrick shouldn't start in Valencia. He's so bad. What are you waffling about? What do you mean by that? Oh my days. Raphael, brother, you're having a nightmare here, brother.
Stupid. You stupid.
Raphael, please answer me a question. Who did Xabi Alonso manage in the Bundesliga? Tell me. Somebody answer that question, because I think Raphael is a bit confused. Who did Xabi Alonso manage? Was he at Bayern? Was he at Bayern? Somebody please answer in the chat. Sesko news from Fabrizio? I mean, I don't really care about what Sesko got going on. It's not concerning Real Madrid, but I mean, I'll check it out. Let's see. What's Sesko saying? Oh, shit. Wait. Understand, Man United feeling from earlier today is even stronger tonight. The club, brother, so the club believes that Sesko will pick them. Well, why didn't he pick them already? What is Blood waiting for? Don't tell me about Sesko update if it's not a here we go. No way you guys interrupted a Madrid show for fucking Sesko. No way. And it's not even a here we go. It's not even a here we go. What is this, bro? What is this? Oh my days. Nah, chat stinker and hooked. Chat absolute stinker and hooked. Big up to DeMar with the super chat. Now look, W super chat, DeMar. I don't even know what you said, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're not trolling. W DeMar.
Oh, yes!
All right, what you saying, bro? So DeMar Dixon says, we haven't spoken about Hansi Flick's Germany. That's true. They did get grouped. A world-class manager at least. Yeah, nah, Hansi Flick was shit for Germany. Nobody ever wants to talk about that, though. Why not? Why not? We didn't forget. W. DeMar. Couple more. Yeah, more confident. We don't fucking care. Like, where's the here we go, bro? If you're not tweeting a here we go, shut up. How come no one's talking about Rafinha? Nah, Rafinha's not going to have the same numbers like last season. Rafinha, I think he will do a decent job at Barca next season. He's not going to have the same output, though. No. I don't think that's Rafinha's level consistently. I don't think so. Matrix, what's good, bro? My guy. I don't think Flick will flop. I just don't think Barcelona are going to have as good of a season as they did. I think Barca are going to obviously be a threat. Barcelona are a threat like almost every year. But I think last season got you guys a little gassed up. I think that you need to relax. As much as you guys suck off Barcelona and Flick, you guys only won La Liga by 4 points. 4 points. If we don't lose to Espanyol and let's say Betis, we win La Liga. You do realize it's only 2-game difference. Even with you beating us every single El Clasico. There's only a 2-game difference between us. And now we have a more tactical manager, and we also have made signings that make our squad a lot better. Barcelona's summer business was mid. Let's be honest. Everybody's talking about some random NPC called Rooney. Where the hell is he from? Y'all signed somebody from like Copenhagen or some shit. And then you signed Marcus Rashford. Manchester United can barely score goals. And they didn't want him. But all of a sudden, now he's good enough to make it out of Barcelona. Okay. The only good signing that you made was Gonzalo Garcia. Let's be very clear here. Barcelona have not upgraded from last season. Because Szczęsny wasn't even a problem. But Gonzalo Garcia is a good signing. I'll give you that. Everything else? Mid. Yeah, you got a little bit more depth, but your depth means nothing. Because everybody talks about, oh, well, if Mbappe gets injured, oh, if Dean Houston gets injured, okay, well, if Pedri gets injured, then what? If Lamine Yamal gets injured, then what? What, Rooney? What? If Lamine Yamal gets in, what? So Rooney's gonna come in, and you guys will be fine, right? Okay. Rafinha gets injured. What? Marcus Rashford. Will Marcus Rashford be able to replicate what Rafinha did last season? Okay. Pedri gets injured. What? Marc Casado and De Jong. That's the double pivot that's gonna save you. Okay. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Look, last season you guys were definitely the better team. But I don't see it going like that this season. No, I do not. Let us be the underdogs, Carnage. We perform the best when people doubt us. That's a good point. That's a good point. Let me see. Bro, have you looked at... Huh? Yeah. I saw people in the Discord were talking about that player that we just called up to training. I don't really care about what they're doing in the academy, brother. Like, that's for Xabi and the people that make decisions to figure out. When they get minutes for the first team, that's when I care. Because, yeah, it's exciting talking about kids from the academy, but until they actually get opportunities, I don't really care. All right, a couple more comments, then. We got to move on. Frankie de Jong equals dirt. Now, you don't think it's Matrix. I don't think that Frankie de Jong is dirt. I think de Jong's a decent player. But I think the way that Barca fans are talking about him because he had a good season is crazy. Just look at what happened to Anthony. Marcus can improve. I mean, I guess, right? If you want to go by that logic, then sure. But nah, Rashford's just not a good player. He's shown us that for a majority of his career. He's had like 2 good seasons. Aside from that, Rashford's been in the Premier League 10 years. Man does not have 100 Premier League goals. How are you a bagsman up front and you don't have 100 Premier League goals in 10 years? Is that not mad to you guys? Rashford averages like 12 goals a season, bro, in all comps. Just average. Reason why Barcelona dropped points was because they lacked depth. I mean, I guess. It sounds like a good excuse. If Pedri and Diddy Jr. get injured, Barca are not doing shit. I mean, yeah, that would be 2 big injuries, bro. I mean, shit. If any team loses their 2 best players, they're probably cooked, to be honest. He started 9 league games last season. Yeah, because wasn't it Pedri and... was it Casado? And then Casado got injured. Or am I wrong, Matrix? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, look, man. W. Ter Stegen. I'm seeing these Barcelona fans cry, and I'm seeing them talk so negatively about a club legend. Imagine treating Ter Stegen like this, bro. The last player in your squad that even knows what a Champions League trophy looks like in person, and they're just talking down on him. This is absolutely crazy, bro. They should be thanking Ter Stegen for giving them that UCL, bro. Like, that's what they should be doing. Look at how they're just absolutely cursing out this player, man. Wishing him injury, wishing that he never comes back to the club. What an ungrateful fan base, okay? Ter Stegen can tell these Barcelona kids what it was like to see a Champions League at their ground. He can tell them something that they've never experienced before. Nah, this is crazy. W. Ter Stegen, man. Don't let Barcelona bully you, Ter Stegen. If you don't want to release your medical reports, they can't make you, bro. Yeah, tell Jean Laporta to hold that. Tell him to hold that, bruv. Tell Jean Garcia, you're not getting registered, little bro. That's what I'm like, yo, bro, Jean Garcia, you're not getting registered, brother. This is Barca's board when it's time for them to register players.
As we don't have the capacity.
I said we don't have the capacity. Hold that. Nah, look, man. Big up Ter Stegen. Absolute legend. Ter Stegen, and also big up Bartomeu, man. Big up for them, bro. But now, look, guys. I still got like 2 more things that I want to talk about. But nah, the chat is hilarious right now, bro. Let me see. Now, look, that's all right, bro. I see some of you Barca fans are a little upset. My fault, man. I didn't mean to get you guys all riled up. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Look, take notes from the best club in Spain, the best club in the world. We never have registration issues. We never have these problems. Like, why is it that it's just you guys? Maybe you'll break some more rules to be able to register your bum players, but that's okay. Now, even though we're here clowning Barcelona's squad, we have to talk about what Real Madrid have in terms of depth. Because according to reports, we're done in the transfer window. We're not going to be making any more signings, and Xabi Alonso has to figure it out with the squad that we already have. Now, initially, when I saw these reports, and I'm going to pull up the tweets, it pissed me off. Because I still think that even though we've made 4 signings, and I like all of them, right? I think that we have done good business. I think we're 2 more signings away from being a complete team. I think we need another holding midfielder, like a controller, and I think that we need 1 more center back. it would be a dream for us to some way, somehow sign a player in each of those positions before the window closes. But the issue that we have at Real Madrid is that we have a full squad at the moment. Nobody wants to leave. Do you guys know in La Liga, you can only have up to 25 players registered in your first team? We currently have 25 players. There is no openings in Real Madrid's squad. So even if the club did want to make signings, we cannot. People have to leave. But the issue is that nobody wants to. And I don't blame them. Why would you want to leave Real Madrid? This is why it's so hard for us to get rid of players. Because they know once you leave us, you're downgrading. There's nowhere else that you can go that matches the level of ambition, that has the prestige, and that has the aura of Real Madrid. But let's get into these reports because, like I said, our transfer business, at least as of right now, is over. So, look, the reports came out, and they said Real Madrid consider the squad complete, no more signings. Xabi will have to adapt to what he has. Now, again, I'm seeing a lot of people lose their mind over this. And while I am annoyed because there's a month left, essentially, in the transfer window, why are we already announcing that we're done in the market? Like, that to me is stupid. We did the same shit last summer when Carlo said that the squad was closed. Why are we doing that? Stop talking. Now, again, we haven't seen any links over the last few weeks. Like, the last time that we got linked with the player was when we were talking about Saliba or Konate. Since then, it's been nothing in terms of incomings. But people are acting like Real Madrid are just garbage. People are acting like our squad isn't good enough. Yes. Do we need maybe one more midfielder of a higher level than a Dani Ceballos? Yes. Do we need another defender? Because aside from Dean Howson, some of these other guys are looking a bit suspect in the light. Yes. But the squad that we have, I fully expect us to win La Liga and to compete for every single trophy. And I'm going to show you guys the squad depth in just a few minutes, but I do want to read this other report before we even go on to that. It says, sources close to the coaching staff say Xabi Alonso feels there's room for improvement in the squad. Xabi wants 2 signings, possibly one to replace Rodrygo if he leaves. However, the club insists that the squad is closed and he must adopt. Now, this is what our squad is currently looking like in terms of the starters and the depth that we have at each of these positions. On paper, this is one of the best teams in the world. Yes, we're not perfect, but if Xabi Alonso cannot work with what we have right now, then he's not the manager that I've been hyping him up to be. A lot of managers would kill for this squad that we have. Why are people talking like we're Tottenham? Like we're Manchester United? This squad is more than capable. And on top of that, we have a very talented academy. If there's injuries, if you need to do something else in terms of call up a player, go into the academy. There's players there who are waiting for an opportunity. Not every day, every summer, we got to go spend 80 million on a different player for us to feel confident. Look at that squad depth. Now, again, it's like I told you. You can only have 25 players in your first team. This is 25 players right here. And it's very surprising because I definitely thought with how shit we were last season, I thought we were going to be forcing players out. I'm very surprised that nobody has left. But what we have to realize at the same time is that when players have contracts, if they don't want to leave, they don't have to. Legally, every single player here can run down their deal if they want to. And there's nothing that the club can do about it. But I thought that we would more so try and force players out because last season was shit. Now, we have made 4 additions, right? Trent, Housen, Alvaro Carreras, and man like Slim Shady, a.k.a. Franco, okay? 4 promising signings, right? We know Trent, one of the best right backs in the world. Dean Housen, one of the best center backs in the world. The jury is still out on Alvaro Carreras. I like that we brought in a left back. I like his profile. I like his qualities. But at the end of the day, I'm still not completely convinced by him. I think he does have potential, but he needs to win me over a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He has to make me feel a little bit more comfortable. Franco, same thing. I think Franco has a lot of potential. But, hey, look, we've been burned signing these young kids before. Let's not forget about Reinier Jesus. Let's not forget. So, I think all 4 of these signings will play a big role this season. But for our squad to be closed, I do not think that is the worst thing ever. This is still one of the best squads in the world. Xabi Alonso needs to figure it the fuck out. And he doesn't have that much time because we must win something next season, bro. Yes, the UEFA Super Cup, the Intercontinental Cup, as I always say, factually, those are 2 major trophies, and we won them last season. But it's not good enough. Those are not the main objectives. The main objective, Champions League, La Liga, Copa del Rey. Spanish Super Cup is in there as well, but you guys know what I'm trying to get at here, okay? I'm talking about the big 3 at the end of the season. That's the main objective. Now, looking at this squad, again, there's no room. If you count, this is 25 players here. 25. Now, obviously, let's talk about who we would have wanted to leave. Courtois, obviously, best goalkeeper in the world. Lunin, best backup goalkeeper in the world. At goalkeeper, we're sorted. Nobody should have been leaving. But where I get worried is the back line. Because to me, our back line is our biggest weakness. And this is why I was praying that we could have gotten a Konate or gotten a Saliba. But it looks impossible this summer because Militao, David Alaba, Rudiger, these guys don't want to leave. So we literally, legally, cannot make a signing. We can't. Everybody just hears, oh my God, the squad is closed. Madrid are just not doing business. We cannot bring nobody else in. Militao should be leaving. This man has torn his ACL in back-to-back seasons. I can't rely on him. This man's hamstrings, this man's ligaments is made out of Swiss cheese and ham. This man's ACL is falling apart. How can we rely on him throughout a season? Alaba, my man is here stealing a living. He's robbing Real Madrid. Every single week, he should be reported for fraud. This guy is the 2nd highest paid player in the squad. 22.5 fucking million a year. Are you mad? The guy does not play. This guy is getting paid 22 million a year to hang out with the trainers in the injury back room. That is where he is, bro. We tried to negotiate a buyout with him. He doesn't want to leave. Asensio just got promoted to the first team. He was shit in the Club World Cup, but I don't blame him for not wanting to go because he's not up for sale. I don't think Asensio's going anywhere. Even though, yeah, he was shit. But I still rate Asensio. For me, he's still a good defender. I think he'll bounce back. Housen, he's our best center back already. That Club World Cup, it told me everything that I needed to know. Rudiger, I rate Rudiger. But after that surgery that he had after the Copa del Rey final, Rudiger's been looking a bit washed. Rudiger was not good in the Club World Cup. It looks like he's going to struggle with Xabi Alonso's tactics. So that is something that's concerning. Looking at the fullbacks. So again, in an ideal world, if I was Real Madrid, again, we're just talking about, remember, they're saying that we're not making any more signings. But we cannot make signings because the squad is completely full. 25 players are a part of our first team. That's the maximum that you can have. So now, again, I'll run through it real quick. I would keep both of our goalkeepers. If I was Florentino Perez, here's who I'm forcing out. Militao, Alaba. Both y'all gotta go. I would tell them, you are not a part of our plans, and if you do not leave, you will not play for us, and you will be training with the under-7s. That's what I would have told them. I would keep Asensio. Obviously, Housen just got here. I would keep Rudiger. Fullbacks, Correa's new signing. I would keep Fran Garcia. I would force out Mendy. That's 3 players. Right back, Trent just got here. I would also keep Carvajal because it's more than likely his last season at the club, right? Midfield, I'd keep Valverde. I'd keep Arda Güler, okay? So we're still at 3 players that I'd force out. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, I'd keep both of them. Bellingham, I would keep. Ceballos, I don't mind Ceballos staying, but if we got a good offer for him, I would force him out. That's 4 players so far. Vinicius and Rodrygo, I would keep both of them. Mbappe and Gonzalo, I would keep. Endrick, I would loan. I think Endrick needs to go on loan. That's 5 players that should be leaving this summer now. And then Franco just got here, and Brahim. So, in theory, 5 players should have left Real Madrid this summer. But nobody has, which is so surprising to me. I know that we sold academy players, but that doesn't count. It doesn't. Bro, Militao is 10 times the player that Rudiger is. Yes, but Rudiger did not tear both of his ACLs in back-to-back seasons. So that's irrelevant to me, brother. We have to realize that these players are not robots. Like, their bodies break down over time. Militao has shown us over the last 2 seasons that he cannot stay fit to save his life. So that is a big issue for me. I'm not saying that Militao is shit, but he's unreliable. That's just what it is. Now, hopefully, this news right here does change our fortunes because, yeah, we've been hospital FC, training room, injury FC. That's what we've been over like the last 2-3 seasons. But Xabi Alonso's come in. He's brought his own physical trainer. So Pintus is out of here, right? Pintus got some other role at the club. Thank God. Pintus hype. Because whatever Pintus has been doing, it's not been fucking working. I thought Pintus should have got sacked after all the ACL injuries that we had a year ago. Are you fucking mad? But the club have sacked everyone in the medical department. They have parted ways with most of the previous staff, and they have hired new physios from Barca, Betis, Granada, and Malaga. So hopefully this does wonders for us because we cannot keep going through these injuries. We cannot. It's not sustainable, people. But yes, as of now, our squad is closed. If Rodrygo leaves, possibly we bring somebody in. Well, I think we'd have to because Rodrygo leaving would be a massive hit for our attack. So, yeah, you'd have to bring in somebody. But as of right now, if nobody leaves, we cannot bring anybody in. Again, I'll show you the graphic right here. It's already 25 players that we have in the first team. You see, this is what these journalists don't tell you. These journalists just make the headlines so that everybody can freak out, so that everybody can get pissed off. But they don't give you the context of, yes, Real Madrid are not making any more signings because they fucking cannot. They are already at max capacity. So unless people leave, there's no room to bring anyone else in. This is our depth right here. This is 25 players that you're looking at. I can't believe that we've had no outgoings from the first team. I just cannot believe that shit. But yeah, I want to know what you guys are saying, man. Big up to the damn chat every single time, right? Smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. Let me see who's in here. Let me see. We do have one more topic, and then we're out of here, people. Yo, big ups there. Says slap the likes. Yes. Don't move fraudulent. Smash that like button if you've not done so. Let me see. How many likes we at? Ain't no way we're still at under 100 likes. It's been over 200 people in here for most of this stream. And you're telling me that we don't even have 100 likes. This is crazy.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame. Jonas, what's good, bro? Pintus is a Bane mask merchant. I mean, hey, look. It looked cool for the pictures, though. It looked cool for the pics. I ain't gonna lie. Force Militao and Alaba out. I mean, I'd force them out by putting them in the youth team. Fuck that. Y'all gotta get out of here, bro. We're trying to sign Konate or Saliba this summer. Can't do that if they don't leave. There are 3-4 players that other clubs would have wanted that Perez could have said to make room for in the squad. Like I said before, the club. Nah, but the thing is, though, Sensei, if the player doesn't want to leave, there's nothing we can do. You don't think that we'd like to get rid of Alaba? You don't. We tried. We tried to pay off Alaba. We said, yo, let's come to an agreement where you get most of your money and you just terminate your contract a year early. Very similar to like what we did with Hazard. Let's not forget, Hazard left a year early. We paid off his last year. He agreed. Alaba don't want to do that, and I don't blame him. Militao isn't going to want to go anywhere either. Why would they want to leave? And now that they're here, they're going to play because we have nobody else. So why would they leave Real Madrid? I don't think it's a matter of the club aren't serious. The club just cannot, like, the thing is, players leave clubs when they want to. This is what we have to realize. If a player has a contract, they don't have to go anywhere. And the issue that we have is because of who we are, it's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. So they're like, yo, I'm getting paid a lot of money. Why would I leave? To go where? Big up Rabona, hostage FC. Now, yo, the players are holding us hostage. Riha says, free Rodrygo. Nah, we're going to talk about the Mumbai Neymar next. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yo, big up Adam. That sexy membership badge next to your name. W Adam. W members who are in the chat, right? If you guys want to become a member of the channel, if you guys want to get access to the custom Madrid emoji that I'm dropping in the chat right now, right? Then you got to become a member. The membership link is in the description of the video. And the membership link also gets dropped in the live chat throughout the stream. Also, if you're not a part of the Discord, get in the Discord, right? The Discord link gets dropped throughout the stream as well. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. The link is pinned right up there. Not gonna lie. W Adam, though. What are you saying, though, bro? It says, free Endrick went to Madrid to... What? Oh, went to Madrid too soon. Calm little Bundesliga arc would have done him good. I mean, blame Carlo, bro. But Endrick don't want to leave either. That's what I'm saying. Endrick they said that he almost went to Sociedad on loan. Sure he did. Maybe he faked his injury. Who knows? To not get a move. Players do that, by the way. Don't think that players don't fake injuries to be able to stay at the club that they're at. Yeah, players don't be wanting to leave. If I was getting forced out of a club and I didn't want to leave, shit. I think I hurt my thigh. Yeah, I'm out for a month. Oh, no. I guess I have to stay at Real Madrid. Yeah, come on, bro. Not fooling me. Endrick over there, again, on a Jet 2 holiday in Japan. Man is out here living his best life. Gonzalo Garcia balling out. Endrick is on vacation. Nah, man. This is sick, bro. Xavi is the most overrated footballer. He's a passion merchant. I wouldn't even consider Gavi a footballer. I would just consider Gavi what he is, a fucking scrub. This is why I tell you guys, chat. If an absolute bum like Gavi can make it at Barcelona and get the number 6, you can do whatever it is you want in life. Do you know that I used to be depressed? I used to be a guy that sat there thinking, what am I going to do with my life? And then I saw Gavi. And I said, hold on, wait a minute. How is an absolute scrub like that playing for Barcelona? And then I thought to myself, if he can make it as a footballer, I can do whatever I want in this life. So big up to Gavi for giving me motivation to get my act together. W Gavi for that, okay? This guy Gavi is a scrub shit footballer, okay? This man is a passion merchant, slide tackles, kiss the badge, shithousery. That's what Gavi is. Gavi is arguably Barca's worst midfielder. Let's get that shit very clear. Gavi isn't better than Casado. Gavi isn't better than Fermin Lopez. Gavi isn't better than Marc Bernal. Gavi is not better than fucking De Jong. Gavi's not better than Pedri. Gavi's not better than Dani Olmo. What does Gavi do? Every time I ask somebody, what does Gavi offer on the pitch? I remember last season, I was doing a watch-along, a hate watch for Barca, of course. Fuck Barcelona. Hold that. Anyways. And I'm just watching Gavi. Like, man's on the pitch like a headless chicken. And I asked the chat, I said, people, a Barca fan, please tell me what Gavi does. Tell me, what does Gavi offer Barcelona? Do you know it was the first thing that somebody said in the chat? They said, Gavi is a warrior. I asked them, what does a footballer offer you on the pitch? Man told me he's a warrior. I didn't realize that. You know what? I'm going to just move on, bro. Because I'm about to say I'm going to start cooking Gavi, bro. Like, a fucking warrior. Is this gladiators? Man needs to go on the front line in Palestine then. They might need him more than Barca can if he's a fucking warrior, bruv. I'll tell you what Gavi is, then we'll move on. Gavi's a scrub who's like 5'1", okay? The guy's like a little chihuahua on the pitch. Always getting in other people's faces, always trying to start a confrontation because he knows nothing's going to really happen. He knows that if a player slapped the shit out of him, they'd get a red card, right? So Gavi's like one of those guys that always wants to fight, but then when like a fight's about to happen, he's like, hold me back, hold me back. Nobody's holding you back, bruv. Go fight. Nah, hold me back, hold me back. This guy's a fucking bum. Fuck Gavi. But like I said, though, if an absolute fraud like that can make it as a footballer, you can do anything that you want in life. Don't let if anybody tells you that you can't do something in life, ask them to explain how Gavi got to where he is. Ask them. Yeah, man. Hold that. Hold that. Gavi needs to be on the front lines in Gaza if he's such a warrior. Hold that. Fucking scrub. Man scored a little brace against K-Pop FC. Man is out here terrorizing Squid Game contestants. People in my comment section talking shit when Gavi scored. Brother, he just found his level. That's what he's done. He's found his level. Gavi needs to be playing in Korea because then maybe he can actually start looking like a decent footballer. Man bagged a brace against Daegu FC. And people were on their knees, mouth wide open, tongue out for this scrub. Daegu are literally the last place team in Korea, bruv. I would have bagged a hat trick versus Daegu. It's not a surprise that Rashford and Gavi both started, or not even started, but both bagged in that game. It's their level. Nah, man. The goalkeeper for Daegu FC, I swear he's the guy that I get my teriyaki from on Thursdays. Every Thursday, I get teriyaki. When I go pick up my order, he looked like the Daegu goalkeeper. This is crazy. Man like Gavi, bruv. Fucking bum. Don't piss me off, man. You just derailed the whole... I don't even want to fucking do the rest of the topics, bro. You talk about some... Bringing up Gavi, man. You just derailed the whole stream, bro. I might just end this shit. Got me in a bad mood now. If I ever seen Gavi in real life, I would tackle him, bro. I would just 2-foot him. Right in the street, bro. Yeah. Moving like Sergio Ramos, bro. Straight 2-foot. Right in the middle of the street. No ball, nothing. For the love of the game. All right. Oh, it's his birthday today. Yeah, bro. It is Gavi's birthday today. Yeah. Nah, bro. I'm not saying happy birthday to Gavi. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying happy birthday. I wish that Gavi never has a cool side of the pillow. I wish that every drink that Gavi ever drinks is room temperature. Okay? May he never find comfort. Nah, I don't like Gavi, bro. At all. There's something about the guy that just pisses me off. I hope that Gavi's family got him ice cream cake, but they forgot to put it in the freezer. They put it in the fridge instead. That's how I hope that his day went. Yeah, he can hold that. Did bro just call me demonic? My man just asked, bro, why are you so demonic? I am a child of God. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I should time you out for even asking me that. Are you mad? Bruv, I would slap you with some holy water. Are you mad? Demonic. In this household. Brother, do you want my grandma to come in here and start praying? Are you mad? Oh my goodness me. Lord, forgive him. Nah, chat, what are you guys saying, man? I don't even want to talk about Rodrygo no more, bro. Like, what is there to say about... I don't even want to talk about Rodrygo no more. Fucking bringing up Gavi in this damn channel. Look, man, don't ever bring up Gavi to me ever again, bro. Don't ever bring up Gavi to me again, dog. Nah, Speed would have scored against Daegu. Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. Bro says you're talking crazy things about a human. God, yeah, God forbid. I hope that he never gets a cool side of the pillow. Yeah, no, how will he ever live? Nah, man, hold that. Like, what is this woke nonsense, brother? I think that you're on the wrong channel, bruv. You're in the wrong comment section. Do you see my channel name? It's Football Carnage. What do you think? This shit is football friendship? What is this, bro? What do you think? Football get along? Football love? Football sportsmanship? No, it's fucking Football Carnage. Are you like what? You was expecting politeness? Get your soft ass out of here, bro. What's wrong with you? Summer afternoon, and you over here being soft. Nah, hold on. Hold that. What's wrong with this guy, bro? Matter of fact, I hope that you never get the cool side of the pillow. Yeah. Let me see. Lewandowski is washed. Facts. Yo, bro, if you played a through ball to Lewandowski, he would pass out. If you have you guys seen Lewandowski run? My man is looking like his joints don't work. About to do him like the Bayern view. Man, fuck the Bayern view. Guy's a pussy too. He can hold that. He can hold that. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Bro be on his channel crashing out with his shit. You know what? Nah, let me let him live. Let me let him live. I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, y'all kind of got me in a mood right now. Y'all got me on it. See, this is what happens when Gavi is brought up, bro. I almost lost the plot. I almost talked about the Bayern view on my channel. Why would I do that? Why would I lower the quality of my channel by talking about that? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe he should do some more crash out streams about us. I don't know, bro. Do y'all still want to talk about Rodrygo before we end or not? Drop a 1 in the chat if you want to get into Rodrygo. Drop a 2 if you just want me to keep talking to you guys with the chat. Brother, now I love you after that Gavi talk. Nah, see, come on, G. Big up, man. You almost got me. You almost did, Adam. You almost did. I almost just started cooking him. But that's okay. He uses me for content, but I can't use him for content because nobody gives a fuck. I can't even use that bum for content because nobody can. You imagine if I started a stream, emergency stream, exposing the Bayern view. Who the fuck would watch? People would be in my comment section like, who? Who is that? Nah, man, this is the cruel world that we live in, bro. This is such an unfair world. Damn, I'm seeing a mix. I'm seeing a mix of 2s and 1s. It's mostly 2s, I would say. It's mostly 2s. Okay. What do you mean, don't bring Dave? This is a solo stream. Oh, okay, brother. I see the 2. Please don't spam. He's a drama queen? Yes. Yes, you know, grown man, you know. Grown man crying on his couch in front of a non-green screen. Oh, my days. Bring Papillon to football chaos? Osama bin stupid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really rate Papillon like that. I'm going to be honest. I don't rate him like that. I think all his content is fake. Like, it's a bunch of, like, overreactions and, like, ha 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 ha, like, stupid laughing and shit. I don't, it's not somebody that I really care to, like, work with. Big up to him, though. Just not my cup of tea. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Chat, we'll probably do, like, 5 more minutes. Maybe we talk about Rodrygo another day. Maybe we talk about Rodrygo. I'll just talk to you guys for like another, let me see. How long have we been live? Matter of fact, 7 more minutes. I'll go an hour and a half being live. Nah, bro. This guy Papillon, the first time that I ever seen his channel, I opened up YouTube. Randomly. I opened up YouTube, bro. I watch a lot of YouTube. Like when I'm editing. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just doing my regular shit. And then I see my face on a thumbnail. And I'm thinking, like, it's something like, oh, like cooking Madrid fans or some dumb shit. And I click this guy's channel. And then I go to the section that he's talking about me. And he was just trying to cook me. And then I was thinking, should I respond? Like, should I react to his video? And then I thought to myself, nobody would care. Nobody would care. So, yeah, nah. El Papillon. And he's look, guy's a Barca fan. He has enough issues to be worried about. Zaire, who's the driver? Talk about driver? What are you talking about? Talk about driver? I'm in his latest video? You're lying. If I'm in his latest video, I'll watch it live. I'll watch it right now. If I'm in his latest video, I will watch that shit right now. How you spell his... By the way, how long has Jonas been live for? We're gonna redirect to Barca Reacts when I'm done. Big up Barca Reacts. My guy Jonas. An actual good Barcelona creator. It's not too many of them. Luckily, I do know a few. Can somebody send me his channel? Okay, no, I see it.
Psst, I see finished goalkeeper.
I'm not in his latest video. I am. Two days ago. Should we react to it live? Should we react to it live? Zaire, who is the driver? Oh, Rodrygo? Nah, it's all good, bro. I'm already, like, off actually talking about the topics that I had. Yeah. I see me on the thumbnail again. I can just tell by the thumbnail this shit is about to be ass. I can just tell by the thumbnail, bro. Nah, bro, this guy. This guy, bro. Lord have mercy. Let me share my screen. Look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail, bro. Why is your tongue out like that? Like, what are we doing, bro? What is this? Man trying to lick Dave, you know. Man sat there and took a picture with his tongue out. You know what? All right, let's react to it. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? This shit loads. Can you guys see this? Why is it not loading?
Brother, what? I reacted to this guy like, I don't know, 4 months ago or something like this. This brother had a lot of reactions about Barca, like it was 50-50 of him complaining about Barca and Madrid at the same time. This brother supports Real Madrid. Lamine Yamal is getting cancelled, Barcelona going crazy in the transfer market.
What the fuck is he talking about? How do y'all listen to this? What is he talking about? First off, first thing is first. Dislike. Hold that. It's not even letting me dislike the video. Putting me in the thumbnail, automatic dislike. Because I heard how the guy talked about me the first time. So it's an automatic dislike. Usually, I'll go to somebody's channel. I'll be like, yo, big up to them. Subscribe. Smash their like button. But I'm going to have to just hit him with an automatic dislike. Why is it not letting me dislike the video? There we go. Thumbs down. This shit is ass. 19 seconds in. And my man is out here sounding like Courage the Cowardly Dog. The fuck is he talking about? I don't understand you, lil bro. Was the volume too loud? You know, like, look, maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Hold on, let's restart. And if he's too loud, because I did see somebody say he's too loud. Let me turn this down. Yeah, bro, fucking yapping in my ear all loud and shit. All right.
Brother, what? I reacted to this guy like, I don't know, 4 months ago or something like this. This brother had a lot of reactions about Barca, like it was 50-50 of him complaining about Barca and Madrid at the same time. This brother supports Real Madrid. Lamine Yamal is getting cancelled, Barcelona going crazy in the transfer market. How are we going crazy in the transfer market? We signed Juan Garcia, Bardaggi, and that guy Rashford on loan. Rodrygo is leaving Real Madrid. Why there is a Rodrygo in a Barca shirt?
This feels like brain rot. This feels like brain rot. What are we doing? Do y'all actually enjoy this? Okay. I'm not watching this whole thing.
In here, Rashford to Barcelona need to be stopped.
When does he talk about me?
Tebas will do the job. Brother, you don't have to say it. Barca want to sign everybody. Brother is home. This
okay,
guy
here we go.
That's the funniest video I have. I say it and I'll repeat it so many times. Your only competition is us. And we just signed Rashford, so why worry? And then I saw this. This, I can't lie. This is the funniest video I have ever saw in my life. I don't know if he's trolling or not. Shout out, by the way, to Football Carnage. I show delusion. But this is crazy.
Why am I seeing reports that Barca are trying to buy delusion, Rodrygo? You know. I show delusion. See, this is why he's Osama bin Stupid. This is why. This is why. Hold that. From Real Madrid.
Is he being serious? Because this is impressive. I'm not even joking. If they actually got you with these rumors of Rodrygo going to Barca in the big 2025, oh my god. I wish he's doing it just for the views and the attention. Like, this is the best case scenario, because if it's actually being real and believed it's even 1% that is happening, nah, I love this game. By the way, LAFC clear. Olivier Giroud, the greatest striker of...
Okay, so to address that point real quick, I'm not a reporter. We get news via Madrid Zone, Madrid Extra, reporters. If they put out a report, I'm going to talk about it. I'm a Madrid content creator. 2 weeks ago, there was news of Rodrygo possibly joining Barcelona. I talked about it. What you... Yo, does my man think that I'm the guy that broke the news? No. And by the way, no, I did not think that the deal was going to be happening. I didn't think it was going to be happening.
All time.
Over there. Laporta and Deco must be inhaling angel dust. By the way, pause, right? I'm a little cute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cute guy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I wasn't me, I would subscribe to me. Just like, look at the setup. Just like, look at, like, is this what it looks like when you guys watch my videos? You know I don't watch back my videos like that, right? The only time that I really look back at my videos is if I'm editing them. But like once I post them, yeah, I don't be looking. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro, you know, I'm kind of cute, bro. Shit, all right, you know. You know what? I'm hit the like button.
Oh my god, he actually believes it. Oh my god, the Knicks are clear, by the way, too. Oh my god.
No way did man say that the Knicks are clear because I have a Nets chain back there. Nah, this guy is fraudulent. This guy is fraudulent.
Oh my god, he actually believes it. This is impressive. Respect.
By the way, I did not believe it. I'm just giving my opinion. Yeah, no, there's no chance. I already said this, but I mean we'll keep going. But yeah, you know what? Just because I look cute in this video, we're gonna hit the like button. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, this is a different type of delusion. Fun facts. This will never happen in the big 2025.
Brother, nobody said that it's gonna happen, but it's a rumor, and I talked about it. I'm a Madrid content creator. Rodrygo's future is uncertain. Hey, look, to be honest, people probably thought that fucking Luis Figo wasn't gonna be leaving Barca for Real Madrid, and it happened. I'm just talking about something that got put out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about it, bro.
I don't know if you think this is the 2000 or 2001 for Figo, but brother, this ain't happening. It happened back in the day, but yeah, for players that are probably unknown, like it happened also lately with Kubo, but come on, who cares? It's just players switching academies, but brother, let's be serious. This was never meant to happen, and it won't happen. This is just for fun. That's it, entertainment. Seeing people like you support Real Madrid lose it over him joining Barca. That's the point of it. But I show delusion, like brother, you know better. I'm pretty sure you actually know better. But what is this? Talking about Rodrygo joining Barca and losing your mind about it?
If they think there's any chance that this deal can happen.
Brother, no one believes that there is any chance of this happening. But you are acting like there is a chance of...
I'm very confused here. For anybody that watched this video, did anybody actually think that I believed that this deal was going to happen? Or was I just talking about it? I don't get it, bro. I do not get it. You know, instead of trying to cook me, man should be asking me for advice on how to upgrade his studio space or the basement that he's in. Like, what's going on with this, bro? Come on now, man. You're on 7,000 subscribers. It's time that you upgrade a bit. Let your viewers know that you care and that you actually want to make something that looks appealing. This is what he should be. He should be reaching out. Yo, Carnage. You're clear of me, by the way. But let me ask you a question. How can I upgrade my background? How can I make myself look more presentable? And then I would say, Osama bin Stupid, I'm glad that you reached out. I'm here to help, lil bro. And I'll send him some Amazon links. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I get him some lights. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll send him a super chat to help him out. This is what he should be asking. This is what he should be asking. At not one point did I say, this is going to happen. I'm just talking about the news that got put out there.
This happening.
If I was Florentino Perez, I would be taking these reports personal. I would be taking this...
What's he gonna do? What can he do? Seriously, what Perez can he do?
As a sign of disrespect. If I was Florentino Perez, I would start working on us signing Lamine Yamal.
What is happening in here? Like I said, I didn't check any news of Real Madrid lately. I don't care. It's just about Barca. My videos are just about Barca. The last video I posted about Real Madrid, not game reviews, but news and everything, it was 2 months ago. So brother, I said maybe I needed to actually see what is happening when it comes to our rivals, which is respectful. Come on. But brother, I wasn't expecting it got to this state. This brother believes this and actually going personal with Barca. What is happening?
We all know that his dad is a Real Madrid fan. I would get in his ear, and we'd start working on that transfer so that it can happen in the next few years. Who the hell do Barcelona think they are?
The biggest club in Spain, the country you play in.
Huh? What?
than you. That's who we think we are. We are a better team than you. At this moment, bigger than you. 4 times in a row. Come on, man.
Why would Hold on. So, beating us 4 times in one season now makes you the bigger club. Is that the criteria? Is this how Barcelona fans view if they're bigger than, is if they beat us? Because if that's how they make that determination, then we're better than them. Because I don't judge if we're bigger than Barca based off if we beat them or not. The fuck? We're just better than them. 15 UCLs, more La Ligas, more Club World Cups, more Super Cups, UEFA Super Cups. The only trophies that Barcelona have more than us is Spanish Super Cups and Copa del Rey. So the 2 smaller trophies. We're clearer than Barca in every metric. Every single metric as a club, we are better than them. Khaled says, stop screaming. Shut up. I'll scream if I want to. Nah. Man out here looking like a bootleg Luis Suarez. This is crazy. Rodrygo downgrade.
I don't want to get rage baited in here because I know he's not actually being for real.
Leaving Real Madrid to join Barcelona is an automatic downgrade. Facts. Automatically, you've downgraded. You've joined a club that hasn't won the Champions League in over a decade. You're joining a club that had to pay referees over, what, 7 million euros? Over, what, 20-something years? You're joining a club that can't register fucking players. You're joining a club that in big 2025 was on their knees twerking for Marcus Rashford. Barcelona are nowhere near the club that Real Madrid are. Are you fucking mad? The only thing that Barcelona have over Real Madrid is they do play a better brand of football. It's more attractive on the eye. That's the only thing that you can say that Barcelona have over us. Because aside from that, they have fuck all. What are we doing? It's an automatic downgrade. You leave us for Barca. Yes, Barca are an elite club. Barcelona are, in my opinion, as close as you get to playing at Real Madrid. But you're not us. Let's get that very clear. You're not us.
Downgrading. I show the loser like, brother, like I try my best to actually take him seriously, but what is happening in here? Brother, downgrading to Barcelona this year, be honest, this year.
See? Notice what he said. Downgrading to Barcelona this year. He said this year. So basically, in Osama bin Stupid's opinion, Barcelona are a bigger and better team than Real Madrid based off of one season. Okay. Let's keep it going.
A team gone trophyless to a team that's won the domestic treble of your own country is downgrading. And then there is the last guy. I didn't want to mention the Arab KSI because I didn't want to get a million views.
Yeah, look, you know what? Big up to this guy. Because, again, I looked cute in that video. So, I did end up hitting the like button because my setup was the best thing about this video. So, look, I don't know how you guys view what he was saying, but if the guy shut up for more than 2 minutes, and if he didn't only watch the first 40 seconds, then he would have heard that I did not think the deal was going to happen. And I said, in a dream world, in another multiverse, in an alternate dimension, maybe the deal will happen. But, you know, when you have the attention span of a 3-month-old, then this is what happens, you know, when, yeah. Hey, look, Osama bin Stupid. All you got to do, little bro, is just ask me for some advice. This is not the way to get my attention. Feel me? Like, you don't got to do that, bro. I'm a very humble guy. I can help you out, bro. It's all that it is. But now look, man. Big up the damn chat. I hope that you guys were entertained. This stream went way longer than what it was supposed to. Let me make sure that I have the redirect in here. And by the way, I saw somebody say, oh, you're going to give him content. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with me. Again, big up to him. He's growing a little audience of Varsatards. I hope that they're entertained by whatever the hell he's dropping over there. But, yeah. Big up to everybody that's watching, right? Make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow, right? Football Mania. And there'll be some news that I can maybe drop a video on for this channel as well. But like I said, this is going to take you guys over to Barca Reacts. Let them know in the chat. Carnage Raid. And like I said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow in a bit. Peace!